That smile, man, that guy has an amazing smile.
If you bounce around Asheville's music scene enough times, there's a good chance you'll hear Kevin Rumley play. It shouldn't surprise you the musician cares about how things sound at home.
And then there's another button, it's called 3D, and it just like blooms in your ears. And that's when it all started. I was like, oh my God, headphones. And I'm deaf from the bomb blast, so like, it's pretty epic.
After high school, he heard the call to duty.
After my mom passed away, 11th and 12th grade were kind of difficult. I was kind of a reckless youth, so I had enough insight that, hey, I need something to change because this isn't working out. And I had always looked up to the Marines and looked up to my dad, so it was kind of an easy decision.
The Marines sent the rocker to Iraq.
All I really remember is turning around just to check rear security, and then right as I'm turning back around is when the IED went off and just blacked out. It just that feeling of like gasping for air, you know, like drowning and just like gulping, trying to, just figure out what I am. You know, I totally dissociated.
For his wounds, Kevin received the Purple Heart.
Beneath that veneer is this huge story.
Kevin Rumley always knew what was ahead.
A story that includes 32 surgeries, which News 13 first told 10 years ago, almost to the day.
Maybe they're surprised.
The story also includes suffering we couldn't see back then.
Vividly remember how difficult it was to create just a normal sentence. Like, that was really demanding on my brain at the time.
Physically recovered, but internally suffering from addiction.
I was still in active use, still drinking heavily.
Alcohol and opioids.
90% of people that try and get off opioids are going to fail.
He's found success now as a person in long-term recovery.
He has the story. His story is remarkable.
A story and a life made better because of mentor Eric Howard.
And I asked him, I said, you know, Kevin, why are you so happy? Because he's always happy. He's a happy guy. He tries real hard. He fights demons every day. And he goes, well, when you're almost dead, it adds new perspective. And I'm like, okay.
I still can return to like that state of mind where it's like, who am I? What am I? What is this? Everything. You know.
Kevin used to intern for Howard at the Buncombe County Veterans Treatment Court.
Good morning. How many days sober we got?
Howard worked as the court's coordinator. It's just for veterans, and if a veteran pleads guilty, they can get help, and if successful, ultimately have their charge dismissed.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate your service.
Well, integrity goes along with it.
Kevin started off mentoring clients like Nick.
So what is happiness to you now?
Happiness now
In this
is
context.
not being in cuffs.
And he's earned their respect.
We kind of see, oh wait, there are boundaries, but they're self-imposed.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And that's kind of our moral compass.
He listens to people. He hears what they have to say.
I'm not used to people being nice to me, treating me with respect, talking to me, instead of talking to me rather than talking through me.
No, this is great.
Yeah.
To Rumley,
Kevin no longer works for Howard.
you take care of this team because they're going to take care of you. It's a great group of people. You can't do anything without them. With that, your new interim coordinator, Mr. Kevin Rumley.
Dr. Howard, this is from the entire treatment team, veterans, everyone. And it's the dog tags, and it says, leave no veteran behind.
All right.
And that is what Dr. Howard has done with this program. And that's what we're going to continue to do.
Kevin, you notice how big that shirt is? It's going to be pretty hard to fill it.
I know, Your Honor. This is true.
We leave you with Kevin leading the Veterans Treatment Court.
He's going to crush it. Because in 10 years, you might be the Secretary of Health and Human Services. I might need a job.
Who knows what the next decade holds? In Buncombe County with photojournalist Matthew Yates, Aaron Adelson, News 13.